Morning guys, Corey here, and today we're going to talk about Obsessed Paint Sealant. So what is Obsessed Paint Sealant? Obsessed has a great paint protection product by the name of Paint Sealant, and it is exactly what you hear in the name, Paint Sealant. So for those that don't know what a sealant is, it would be like a wax, but a lot easier to apply and last a lot longer. That's the easiest way you could possibly put it. Also, it's more chemical resistant, and I would say those are the main things that are going to make the difference between a paint sealant and a wax. It's going to be a liquid, whereas a wax is usually a paste, or you could have liquid waxes, but I digress. So to prepare for Obsessed Paint Sealant, you want to start with the Obsessed Paint Cleaner Prewax Cleanser. And with this product, you can actually use it on a similar applicator that you're using for the paint sealant, again by hand or by machine. You just put a little bit of this on the applicator or on your machine, and then if you're doing it on a machine, run around speed 3 or 4, and just just the typical rules you would use with a machine. There's no real trick to it. You don't need to use too much product. Just work 2-3 square feet at a time with it, not more than that for sure. And then just wipe the product off after each section. That's how you use the Prewax Cleanser. So this panel is all ready for our demonstration. How to apply Obsessed Paint Sealant. Once your surface is prepared, then you want to apply a little product either to a machine pad. If you're going to use a machine, then use a really soft, like a finishing pad style, and just put a couple little dots on it, like about 1 dime size bit of product. And then run it on a speed 3. If you're doing it by hand, then a lot of people will use more product than is needed. Basically, you want to put a little on the panel like that, and then I like to spread that out a little bit like this before I start rubbing it in. So as you can see, that little bit of product that I put on there is enough to do the entire panel. And so I'll spread it out like this so that I don't have a lot in one area. And that's more than enough for this whole panel. So once I've got that spread out, then I'm just going to, or once I've got that applied to a few different places, then I'm just going to spread it out like this. And the cool thing about this applicator is you can turn these sides to match up with whatever you're trying to do to get into an edge like that. To stay off of this trim up here, I can get that edge right up against it without getting any product on the trim. And it's really this easy. There's no pressure needed. We're not trying to remove swirls or anything. We're just trying to apply some sealant. So we're just going to try to get this in evenly. And you can do it in a circular motion if you want, like this. But really the purpose is just to get it nice and even and get it into all the pores. And that's it. Now we would just go ahead and move on to the next panel. And you'll notice I haven't wiped this off yet. With this product, there's no reason to have to wipe it off right away. You want it to stay on there for at least 30 minutes. I like to leave it on for an hour if necessary, or if possible. But really what will dictate how long you leave it on the paint is how long it takes you to get around the car. It's best to be methodical about it so you can seal the whole car and not leave little spots, but basically we just repeat this process, go all the way around the vehicle, and after all your painted surfaces and your glass as well, you can put it all over the glass. You can put it on metal. You can put it on the headlights and the tail lights. It'll work on all those surfaces. The only thing I would keep it off of is the plastic and rubber. For those surfaces, there's definitely other things you want to use. And this product can stain some types of plastic and rubber. So just avoid those surfaces. If you do get a little on it, then just immediately wipe it off with a microfiber towel and a little Car Pro eraser or something like that. When it's time to wipe it off, you just come back and it just wipes off as easy as could be. You'll notice that it just looks a little drier and it's not as damp, and you just literally just wipe it right off. There's no pressure needed, and if in a worst case scenario you were to leave the product on for, if you missed a spot and you had to come back and get it off the next day because you didn't notice it till you pulled out in the sun, then that's no problem. It'll still wipe off the next day. So it's a fantastic product for people that are just getting into detailing. or even for people that have been around, is because it's super simple to use, lasts for 6 months, holds up well against bugs and UV and all sorts of things like that. So I would highly recommend the OBSSSS Paint Sealant for anybody that wants a simple way to protect their vehicle for a long time. I think that covers everything for today. Make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions, make sure to reach out to us. And if you have any comments, we'd love to hear from you. Until next time, have a great day, and we'll see you later.